My name is Jackie Ross Guerrero, and I'm the director of the Humane Society of Stillwater. And I think I have one of the best jobs in the world. I have 18 years of public health experience, but after volunteering at the Humane Society for 3 months, I knew it could make a difference, and I became the director. There's some things that people don't understand. When they come to the Humane Society, there's two buildings. And on the north side of the building, it's the Humane Society, and on the south side, it's a place called Animal Welfare. And it's very confusing to people. They come over to the Humane Society, and the animals are getting walked, and they're getting played with, and they're getting treats, and then you go over to Animal Welfare, and it's almost like a different kind of atmosphere. And there's some things that people don't understand is we rescue from the Animal Welfare Department. It's part of the police department, and they have the jobs of going around town picking up all the stray animals, and they do intake from the public as well. And doing intake from the public is a challenging job, and I guess I'm lucky or have the better end of the deal because I don't have to do that. We rescue the animals from Animal Welfare whose time is up, which means they've been there for the 5-day stray hold, they've not been adopted, and their time's up, literally. They're going to be euthanized. And so we rescue them and we bring them to the Humane Society. The Humane Society is a small, private, nonprofit agency. We are not a part of the Humane Society of the United States of America. We don't get any funding from them. We don't have anything really to do with them. That's just our name, is the Humane Society. So we go over there and we do a behavioral assessment and we do health assessment on animals that we think we can get adopted. Being an adoption guarantee facility, we have to rescue animals that we think we can get adopted. We are not a sanctuary. So on our side, the animals are happy, they're getting walked. The difference between us and Animal Welfare is the animals on Animal Welfare, they belong to the city of Stillwater. So the liability issues is a lot higher than actually walking a dog or petting a cat from a nonprofit agency. They belong to the city of Stillwater, so if something would hurt, that's an issue for Stillwater. So those animals have to be in their kennels. They still get fed. They still get their kennels clean. They still get a lot of love and attention. It's just on a different level. And so the atmosphere over there is a little bit different. They deal with things that I don't have to deal with over here. I was over there one day, and a grandfather walked in with his little boy, and I assume it was his grandson, with their dog, and the grandfather started telling us the story that the family had just lost their home, and they were having to move into town into an apartment. They had this beautiful big dog, and it must have been a Great Pyrenees mix. And the little boy, maybe 5, 6 years old, was just kind of wandering around the office, and pretty soon the director had to take the dog from the family into the back room. And the little boy just kept asking, but why? Why are they taking my dog? He had no idea that he was never going to see his dog again. And that has to be hard on the animal control officers and the director of animal welfare. They have to deal with that pretty much on a daily basis. They hear all kinds of stories as to why someone can't have their pet anymore. And they also hear all the cruelty cases as to how people are treating their animals. So the atmosphere, yes, it is a little bit different. You come over to the Humane Society side and we're happy, and the dogs are getting attention and the cats are getting attention. But we're not having to deal with some of the horrible stories and some of the tragedies that go on with some of the animals. And that's something that the community doesn't always understand. They kind of give animal welfare a bad name, and it's not that they're bad people. They have a hard job over there. But yet they are rescuing so many wonderful animals. They're taking care of the animals the best of their ability. And if they can't get them adopted, we work so close with them that they have not had to euthanize because of space for many, 12, maybe even 15 years because of space. So we're glad that we can help them out so they don't have to euthanize healthy animals that can get adopted, and we work really, really close to them, and it's a great partnership that we have.